Cool. I'm just going to check my phone. Make sure I'm live. Awesome. Hello, everybody. If there's anybody here yet, happy Friday. Happy St. Patty's Day. Hey, Cheryl. Thanks for joining me. Nice to see you. Can you hear me okay? Like, is everything good out there in the world? And the Wi-Fi is working perfectly? I would love to know. So it's St. Patrick's Day. Are you guys going out for green beer? Or something green? Awesome. Thank you for letting me know. There's only one thing that I know in Gaelic I'll share with you guys. Tis a bra brick moonlick nick to nick. My dad taught me that when I was like small, 4, 5, and I remember it. I just remember it. I don't know how I remember it, but it means it is a bright moonlit night tonight, and it is like the only Gaelic that I know. And he also told me that a true Irishman never wears green on St. Patty's Day. So I was investigating this morning, and I was Googling it, right? Because we have the technology, and green actually wasn't even the color of St. Patrick. It was blue to begin with. And the reason that people wear green, so there's, of course, the leprechaun, right? That if you don't wear green, the leprechaun will come and pinch you. This is this is the tale and how it goes. So if you're not wearing green on St. Patty's Day, the leprechaun will come and pinch you. Which I thought was kind of cute and funny. And I don't know why I've never looked this up before, or maybe I have, and today it just crossed my mind and I had to look it up. But the reason people wear green on St. Patty's Day is that all of the Irish that came to the Americas wore green to symbolize that they were Irish. And the Irish flag is green and orange and white. And so the green was for the Irish Catholics and the orange was for the Protestants, and the white symbolized that union that they have. So I did a paper years ago when I was in college. I did a paper on the Civil War in Ireland. So I've always been very curious, and just the fact that I'm Irish, my dad was an Irishman, and so yeah, just for curiosity. So yeah. Hey Shay, thanks for coming. Nice to see you. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, cool. We'll get started because you guys know me. I rant and I go on, and I want to try and keep it at 30 minutes. That's always my goal, 30 minutes, so that I'm not taking up too much time, and you guys are getting what you came here for. So awesome. Thanks for showing up today, guys. For those of you that don't know me, for those of you that watch the replay, I am Shannon Kelly, Rebel Entrepreneur. I am a business and mindset mentor, and I help coaches, creatives, and spiritual entrepreneurs to revolutionize their business models, create six-figure business structures so that they can hit 10K, 20K, or even 50K months using simple and soulful strategies, right? No sleazy sales around here. I'm all about organic and attraction marketing. So today we're talking about the identity shift, how we can flick the switch and elevate our energy to our next level vision with ease and grace, right? Becoming the unapologetic rich bitch. And yes, we should be rich. We should be rich. Do you guys agree with me? If you're here, give me a fucking hell yeah. Hell yeah, let's be rich together. I'm a true believer that we should all have more money than we know what to do with. And just think about how we could, the things that we could do and how we could share it if we all had millions. If we all had millions of dollars to share, the world would be a much different place. So I'm going to share with you today the process that I myself use every time I feel like I'm ready to level up, or I feel like I desire more, or even if I just start to feel stuck on my path. Okay. And the first time that I shared this training, actually, or these processes that I use, was how to get to your first 5K, right? How did I get to my first 5K? And since then, I have leveled up to 35K months, right? The process is the same, whether you're going after a 1K, 5K, 10K, 20K, 35K, 50K, or 100K. The process is the same, okay? And so it really doesn't matter where you are on your journey. You can use this process to help you and guide you to achieve that next level of success, whatever that next level of success looks like for you. Breathe. Okay, have some water. So first, I just want to say, you guys are fucking awesome for showing up. You're awesome for showing up here, and I celebrate you. I celebrate you for taking the steps to learn and grow and evolve in your life, in your business, right? I really, I'm super passionate about helping women get to those next levels and really do it from that place of authenticity. And you showing up here is super important for your own evolution as well as mine. So when we begin to take those next steps or choose to level up in some way or form, we must acknowledge and we must celebrate how far we've come. It's so important. And I was actually in my journaling practice this morning, I was just reflecting for myself how far I've come in the last 7 years. It's like incredible, the evolution. And sometimes we forget to look backwards just to see how far we've come and to celebrate each little milestone, right? This journey that's life takes us in many different directions, and all of the choices that you have made up until now have brought you here. Here, today, right now, in this moment. And you have chosen. You have chosen to be here, right here, in this minute, in this day and time and life. Whether consciously or subconsciously, you have chosen to be here. And there's an alchemy that happens when we begin to celebrate each step on the journey and recognizing, like I said, taking that minute or two to look back and just say, holy fuck, I'm super awesome. Did I ever come a long ways? The magic is in the energy shift. Moving from that place of lack to where it's like, oh my God, it's so not working. Why does everything have to be so hard? To, holy shitballs, look how far I've come. I can accomplish anything. I can accomplish anything. And it's super, super important. Okay, I'm just trying to check, make sure I can see comments here. Okay, so I would love to know, and please share with me in the chat if you're brave enough. Just a simple yes or no. Are you currently in your business making 5K months or beyond that? Just a yes or a no is fine. Because what I'm going to share with you today has helped me to not just get to my first 5K, but also to consistent 10K. I used this energy shift in my own life to have 20K months, 35K months. So I know that it works. I know that it works. So this is super juicy for you guys. This is like hands-on stuff that you can actually use in your life and your business to make a difference, to really start to level up with ease and grace. So think about what your freedom number is. And this can change. Your freedom number changes, right? But today, right now, what is your freedom number? And maybe it's 20K, maybe it's 50K, maybe it's 100K. It's all totally doable, right? I remember in the days when I was just like, if I could just make $1,000, if I could just make $1,000, oh my God, my life would be easy. If I could just make $5,000, oh my God, I could quit my 9-to-5 job. I could really dig my heels in and chase my passion if I could just make that $5,000. We want to be clear because this is the first step, right? Creating the vision. Creating the vision and becoming the vision. This is the trick to shifting our identity, okay? We shift our identity to give ourselves 100% permission to claim it and choose it every fucking day. Every single day. So let's chat for a minute about identity. Your identity and the stories that you have formed that create your current reality and identity. So think for a minute about who you are. You can close your eyes and just kind of think about it, you know? No distractions. Who are you? Who are you in the dark? Right? You're a woman, a mother, a wife, a friend, a sister, a business owner. We are a compilation of every person that we have encountered and every experience that we have had in this lifetime up until now. This is nothing new. I'm not sharing new stuff. You guys know this, right? When I look in the mirror, I'm like, hey, you're kind of cute. Caring, compassionate person. I'm a truth teller. I'm a work in progress. I'm a rebel entrepreneur. I follow my own path no matter what. And I was never any good following rules. Right? When I look in the mirror, I see a badass. Okay, not really badass, but I like to think I am. But I see a badass who makes a shit ton of money doing what she loves in service to others, in service to my highest calling, my passion, to the women who step up and join me. I'm in service to them, and I'm so grateful for that gift. And I live a life of freedom and abundance. The thing is, I didn't always see that in myself. And that's not always how I felt about myself. Now, Cheryl, you've known me for years, so you know all this stuff. Shay, you know, you're getting there. But I come from a very modest background, right? And like most of us have these stories of where we came from. My grandpa was a Métis elder. He was a farmer. And he often told stories of how they lived in the right-of-way because the Métis people were not allowed to have land. Growing up, we were told not to tell people that we were Métis for fear of judgment and ridicule because we were half-breeds. Get over that one, right? My mom was a single mom. My mom was a single mom who worked 2 jobs, and I truly believed that I was poor and that I always would be. And to some extent, I accepted that because it was my identity and how I related to the people around me, right? To my parents, my friends, my family. I was just a poor Métis girl from Cochin who had problems with authority. That was my identity. And it seemed that in this identity, it didn't matter how hard I worked or the choices that I made, I was stuck. I was fucking stuck in that lack and scarcity, in that identity. Because, and here's the secret, because I accepted it. And I then grew up to be a single mom with 2 kids living paycheck to paycheck, just like my mom did. Now, the reason I'm telling you guys this is because if I can change my story, so can you. Because we get to choose our own stories. We don't have to accept our current identity. We can choose and make new choices. And I've had people come to me and say, oh, yeah, it's easier said than done. Absolutely. Anything that's worth having takes work. I now choose to be wealthy, successful, healthy, radiant, spiritual, and I still get to be my rebel self. So as of today, as of right now, at this minute, I want you to make a conscious decision to choose. I want you to choose to be a successful, confident CEO of your business and a leader in your life. I choose to be a leader of women. I choose to undo the societal conditioning that keeps us small. And I help women revolutionize their businesses with integrity and fucking magic. I also want you to choose to trust that you believe that you can make it happen, that you will take the divine and aligned action to accomplish all that you desire. And you have to choose this. Once you choose this, there's no going back. You have to choose this for yourself every single day moving forward. And there are going to be times where your old stories and your old limiting beliefs will try to creep in. And this is normal. Changing our mindset to adapt to new and empowering beliefs takes time. And we must face that resistance of our own subconscious mind as it desperately tries to keep you safe from the unknown. It wants to keep you safe in the current identity. You must push through the resistance. And every time that you feel yourself sliding back into your old belief patterns, you must stand your ground and come back to your new story. And eventually, your mind will just accept this as a new story. This is your story. Your new and empowering story, right? It will solidify new thought processes until they become your new reality. So shifting our identity to serve the vision that we are currently creating for ourselves, a vision that releases you from the preconceived notions and stories that you might be holding on to, like a security blanket, if anybody read that post that I put out yesterday. So shifting our identity to serve the vision that we are currently creating for ourselves, a vision that releases you from your current stories and helps you to build new stories, right? Now, I use a 3-step process, and I call it the Rebel Manifestation Process, and I want to share it with you guys today. I share it with my clients, and this is some real tangible stuff, some tangible tools that you can use to help you change your story, change your identity to become the woman who makes $100,000 a month. Before you go crazy and start writing, I created a PDF with all of this on it so you guys can have it. Anybody that wants it. Anyways, just drop PDF in the comments or in the chat, and if you're watching the replay, tag me please so that I get the notification, and I will definitely share this with you. Okay. This is something I've shared before, but of course it's new and improved. I've improved it. I spent a couple days this week working on it. That's super cool. So yeah, I will definitely share that if anybody wants it. You got it, Shay. I'll send it right over to you as soon as we're done here. Step 1. I call this the unbecoming. the unraveling and the undoing of all of your societal conformities. I know, it's powerful shit. In this step, we really start to take a look at what needs to be cleared, what needs to be released as you open and create space for the badass woman that you're stepping into. This is really having a look and giving yourself and being honest with yourself. Yes, Douglas, the unbecoming. The unbecoming of all of the things that we know to be true about ourselves so that we can really step more powerfully into who we're becoming, right? And giving yourself that opportunity to really have a look at what is no longer serving you, right? Have a look at what's no longer serving you. How are things going in your work life, your home life? What are the things that are working in your business right now? What are the things that are not working in your business right now? What are the ways that you carry yourself or the way that you think about yourself that's no longer serving you? We really want to have a look and be really honest with ourselves because we want to figure out which of the old stories and patterns that are that are holding us back, right, from becoming that next level. So this is a really important step and it's not to be overlooked. Most people will just rush ahead and they'll be like, yes, I'm going to become a 20K a month woman or man. Only to find that, they get halfway there and their old baggage is old stories and patterns is just keeping them stuck and unable to move forward. So it's kind of like, imagine that you walked away from this video today and you're like, hell yes, I'm decided. I have decided that I'm going on a grand adventure to seek out my success. So you start packing. You will wear a wig. Oh, you're such a good sport, always. So you've decided to go on this grand adventure. You're going on a grand adventure to seek out your success like a frickin' trooper. So you start packing. And you can't go without your purses or your shoes and maybe a few scarves and all of the freebies that you've collected so far on your entrepreneurial journey. You just start packing it all in and you're wearing your scarves and you got shoes and you're stuffing them down your pants and you're ready. You're ready to climb the ladder, or you're ready to get on that plane that's taking you to your success. And then you can't go because you've overpacked and you don't have money to pay for the extra baggage fees. Success is like right there. You're standing at the gate and you want to go so bad. You want it. You can smell it. You can feel it in your bones, but they won't let you on the plane. And it makes you sad because you can't bear the thought of going without your stuff. But you can't go unless you're ready to release those old versions of yourself. Maybe you gotta release your favorite shoes. We want to release the stuff that weighs us down emotionally, mentally, and physically. Yes, all passengers must lose all the extra stuff. Exactly. Right? We can't go into the next version of ourselves carrying the shit that we held on to in those past versions of ourselves. So we want to bring everything to the surface that's old and outdated to make way for a new energized way of being. And this is super huge. We want to examine what needs to be released and take those action steps to clean and clear out. This is the purge, the purging. And maybe it's purging of outdated systems and strategies that keep you on the hamster wheel, right? Keep you feeling tired and frustrated. Maybe it's thought patterns and belief systems that you just can't carry with you into this new way of being. Maybe it's money stories. Don't even get me started on money stories, right? What are the money stories that you've been holding on to and keeping you in lack and scarcity? Not giving yourself permission to invest in yourself or your business out of fear. I mean, the thing is, we want proof, right? We want to know without a doubt that it'll work for us. But there's no proof, it doesn't exist. There's testimony. We see other people succeed. It's working for them. And yet we still doubt ourselves. We don't have enough faith in our own abilities and power and capacity and fucking madness. We're scared to trust. But in that space, we'll find ourselves stuck. So give some thought to this, right? Allow yourself to release the shit that's holding you back from becoming the highest and most potent magical version of yourself. That's step one. Any questions so far? Am I getting crazy over here? Okay, step two. The birth. The birth, the becoming of your next level person. See, Doug, I said person. We want to create the vision. And some of you have heard me say this. This is like, I'm going to pound it into our heads, right? And I'll keep saying, the mouse has packed its bags. Hell yeah. Oh, the mouse is leaving the house. Okay. We want to create the vision that serves us and feeds our soul and our highest calling. We want to create a vision that embodies the woman that we are being called to be here and now in this lifetime. And as we start to create that vision, and this is intense work. You got to think of it all. Create a big, beautiful vision. We want to think about these things. We want to think about what you truly desire your life to look like. How many hours a day or a week do you want to work? How much money are you calling in for yourself? How many clients do you have? Do you have a team? We want you to think about where you want to live, how you want to dress, what you want to drive. We want to think about why we are choosing this life. What is it about it that we desire it so? Financial freedom, time freedom, travel, family, joy, peace, flow, service to others, impact in the world. Understanding our why helps us stay grounded in the vision and helps to keep us putting one foot in front of the other. And we want to tap into that vision every single day. We want to see it. We want to feel it. We want to love it, and we want to celebrate it. And it's in that high frequency vibration that magic happens. So I want you to close your eyes for a minute. Don't worry, I can't see you. Close your eyes for just 1 minute and think about how it would feel to be financially free, time free. just knowing that you're living to your fullest potential, doing something that you absolutely love. Can you see it? It feels good. Which brings me to step 3. To manifest your highest potential and stay grounded in the vision of that person that you are becoming, you want to make this a daily practice. This is super important. This is like a gift that you can give to yourself every single day. 20 minutes. 20 minutes of journaling, meditation, tapping into that vision. This is self-care at its finest. And you deserve it. Start with a simple meditation, a gratitude practice. Call in your desires every single day. Set the intention for the day. Tapping into that next level version every single day. Visualize that future powerful person that you are becoming. And become her now. By staying dedicated to the daily ritual, it'll keep you out of your current patterns. It'll help you to change the story, change the narrative, shift the identity, and show up as that powerful creator that you are. And use all of your senses, right? Maybe it's just 20 minutes a day you're sitting with your tea and you close your eyes and you're like, I can see it. See it in your mind's eye. Vision what your life will look like. Smell it. What does it smell like? Does it smell like the perfect cologne that you just purchased for your partner, or that perfume? There's nothing quite like a man that smells good. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, it excites the senses. Smell it. Taste it. What does it taste like? What does success taste like? Does it taste like fresh food, fresh organic vegetables from the garden, right? Does it smell and taste like the perfect steak and the $100 bottle of wine? Taste it on your tongue. Yummy. Feel it. Can you feel your hands on the steering wheel of your brand new BMW with leather seats, heated steering wheel? Where am I going today? Can you hear the stereo? What are you listening to on your road trip to see your favorite humans in your brand new BMW? Oh yeah, I got some tunes going on. How will you spoil yourself? How will you spoil the other people in your life that you absolutely love? Envision them as you share your wealth and give them gifts. How does it make you feel? So fucking good. How do you feel? That's the magic. The clarity. The universe wants to co-create this vision with you. And this is true energetic alchemy, guys. This is worth celebrating every day. And this is the work. This is the work. You must choose every single day to be grateful for the lessons and the struggles that you're in now. You must choose to accept full responsibility that you have chosen to be here now, exactly where you are right now. And that you get to choose and create a new life and a new business that's in alignment with your soul's deepest calling. The actual work is the easiest part. It's just about choosing to do it and making it happen. Whatever that work is. Maybe you need a new strategy or some clarity around your next steps. Maybe you need guidance and help to get clear on what that strategy is. Maybe it's to finally create the offer that screams to people, fucking buy me. Maybe you just need to stop dicking around and procrastinating and being busy doing fuck all. Maybe it's time to let go of the limiting beliefs and conditioning once and for all. Whatever it is, choose it. Create the vision. Step into it. And it's often said that the thing that you are resisting the most is the path you need to follow. Now, like I said, I have an ebook with all of this stuff written in it, and I'm going to share it with anybody who puts PDF in the comments, or maybe I'll just tag you. I'll put it in the guide section of this Facebook group. So, like I said, I've shared it before, but I spent some time this week revamping it, making it absolutely better. So if you want a new copy, and it never hurts to, go through this process again and again and again. And every time that you want to level up in your business, or every time that you feel stuck, you can come back to this practice to help you get clarity, to help you move through the pieces. I also wanted to mention that I've opened up a couple spots to work with me one-on-one. If anybody is at that place where they're ready to have somebody to help and guide them and help them make shit happen, so absolutely reach out and shoot me a message, and we can have a conversation around what that looks like. My expertise is helping women become magnetic in their message so that they can call in their aligned clients. Like I said, through organic and attraction marketing. We focus on leveraging your uniqueness and your authenticity. The thing that makes you the fucking unicorn. To stand out in the online crowd. To build a personal brand using simple and soulful strategies, right? That cultivate time, freedom, and abundance. So if this sounds like something that you absolutely need in your business, then please reach out and let's have a conversation about that, because you're not waiting anymore. You're ready. And freedom lives on the other side of fear. How does that feel, guys? Did I cover all the things? Are you still there? Awesome. Okay. Like I said, I will tag you guys in the guide section once I get the PDF put in there. It is the new and improved version. I will see you all next week for another awesome episode of The Rebel Entrepreneur, unscripted and unapologetic. Have an awesome weekend, guys. Enjoy St. Paddy's Day.